Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, dogs, and cats. Return of the old intro yet again. I think maybe next time, we'll return back to the new intro, but it depends on what do you guys like? Do you guys like the old intro, or do you guys like the new intro? It's a very important question. But anyways, we're back. Every state independent. How's it going, everybody? We're here in China. There's a lot of development happening in China. We're seeing Jiangsu swoop in and really gain a huge portion of the high population area of China. At this point, Jiangsu is at a very high advantage in manpower over everyone else, at least twice as much manpower as all their neighbors. And once we see something like Jiangsu and Liaoning to the north, or Hubei, unite with them, we're going to probably see the unification of China, which is going to be awesome. Last time we did not get to see the formation of China, but it would be really cool, obviously, if we got to see China formed this game. Last time it was Indochina that formed and then came up, annexed everything up in mainland. India almost formed. Kingdom of Jordan, we're keeping our close eye on Afyon and Armenia. Cairo versus Alexandria is still going on, but it looks like it's going to be ending fairly soon. Greater Albania and Kingdom of Hungary are racing to catch as much of Bosnia as possible. Odessa versus Muntenia is a big one we're watching. Kingdom of the Benelux, Brittany, Midi-Pyrenees, Murcia, and Guarda are having this massive conflict to figure out who is going to be the dominant power in France/Iberia. But we're probably going to see the formation of Iberia soon, which will be really cool. Franken is probably the strongest country in Europe at this point. I'd have to check. But they are going after Slovenia. They'll gain a couple more states there. I'm interested to see who they'll go after next. It'd be really cool to see them unite with Pommern. Or Sudetenland, to see the central European empire form. We did last time. The country that won in Europe was a central European state. That was Bavaria, was one of these guys. Kansas doing very good in America, as well as the Free Canadian Republic, which is actually just New York. So also Mexico is decisively defeating Texas, and Central America is sitting tightly down here, having trouble with however you say that. And then we've also been watching the Peruvian independent state do pretty good. It's fighting Trinidad and Tobago. A lot of formed nations, boys. Since last time, they added a lot more formable nations, so like a lot more simple stuff like Guinea, Botswana, Angola, Trinidad, Tobago, all that stuff can just be formed. Plus all the cool stuff like Kingdom of the Benelux. And we're going to start seeing some larger countries form fairly soon. But alright, boys, I won't hold you for very much longer. I'm just going to name off a few of my gracious patrons really quick. Andrew, Blog and Fletcher, Bubby, Infinitum Gamer, and Rodney. Guys, thanks for your support. I really appreciate it. And if you would like to support the content that you like as well, make sure to go check out the Patreon link in the description. And consider a pledge yourself. I'd really appreciate it. Alright, boys, hitting play. Boom. Okay. We can see movement. There's a lot of... This area right here is a massive battle zone because... not only are Albania and Hungary trying to take Bosnia as soon as possible, but we also have Sudetenland and Franken invading Slovenia, which Slovenia is also invading Bosnia, so it's just this big mess. One thing I did notice, Tuscany, 30 divisions, 23 factories, not the most divisions in the area, but 430,000 manpower is more than the mass majority of everyone around them. Quite an edge for Italy. We might see Italy become the powerful one this time. Okay, this is important right here. This is a big peace deal over in China. And then new wars. As well as Krasnodar declared war on Armenian independent territories. That's really sad because Armenia was actually holding off Afyon for a while, and they've actually taken a little bit of land. There's no way that they can defend this side of their border. We're going to see the end, which might mean Krasnodar can actually form some sort of Caucasus country, which would be really cool to see. But let's go over to China really quick. Yep, Jiangsu, Hubei split them. Did Hunan get... Oh, yeah, Hunan got one as well. Okay, so they all got one state each. Who are these guys at war with? Oh, that is not what you want to do, Jiangsu. I'm pretty sure. Okay, they've all teamed up against Sichuan. Except for Hunan, which is... at war with Guangxi. So, it's getting more complicated over there in China. How is this going? They might not hold for very much longer. If they get pushed through here, there's a river that they can hold behind. But I think eventually Guarda is going to break through. Also, we're probably going to see the formation of something up here in Scandinavia, Vestland, and Vestland over there in Norway. Saying it badly, I apologize. Is uniting quite a bit of territory. So only a few more states and they could form Norway or Sweden or some sort of unified country of both. It'll be really fun to see. All right, also Khorasan, our Iranian friend, has decided to go after Baghdad, which is what I was hoping they would do, to cut off Krasnodar, because Krasnodar does not need to create those horrible borders. Franken declared war in Bosnia. They also want a state, apparently. Perm was annexed, so there's a peace deal over here. Yeah, Engels is now a very large noodle. Franken, Sudetenland, Bosnia all split Slovenia. Wow. And then Franken. Why did you guys... That is just terrible. Do they have military access? So all of the Sudetenland troops, if there are any that are stuck over here, are just going to be over here. And it's just all going to be Franken moving in. But it's looking like, boys, that Hungary is going to gain the mass majority of Bosnia. They were just able to capitalize on it better than Albania was. And Albania is slowly getting trapped in. We're seeing them, all their neighbors are getting stronger. And they're sort of stagnating. Hungary has been able to sort of cock-block them from gaining new stuff. And then, of course, Afyon is really strong to their east. So we'll have to see what happens with Albania. I know they are a fan favorite. Okay, Kingdom of Benelux is now invading Murcia as well, which makes sense. I wonder if they'll actually get Catalonia. That would be a big stab in the back to Guarda, who would not be able to form Iberia if that was to occur. Oh yeah, Bosnia just ended, and yeah, it looks like Hungary got it all. Hungary got the entirety of it. Okay, Greater Albania declared war on Afyon. So that is the direction that Albania is going. That might work, because Afyon is, of course, dealing with these guys over here to their east, and Hungary is going after Odessa, which also makes sense. Odessa is falling apart, so Hungary could capitalize on that. 35 divisions. They may have surpassed Albania, actually. Yep. So officially, yeah, lots more manpower as well. Officially, Hungary, a seemingly smaller country, is officially far more powerful than Albania and has sort of surpassed, taken Albania's place as the power in this region in the Balkans. We'll have to see how Afyon reacts. It looks like they're going to get troops to the border first, though, because, of course, Albania is all the way over there. Also, I would assume Krasnodar is going to attack Afyon once poor Armenia collapses. So Afyon's going to get in a two-front war. Nothing good. We're probably going to see the end of any independent Turkish states. Botswana down here in Africa, very strong for the region. 19 divisions, 41,000 manpower. I mean, it's comparable to even Albania. Mozambique, 13 divisions. And then, of course, Ethiopia up here, which I believe is 16 divisions. Botswana might be the one to unite Africa, boys. Whoa, I did not realize Tula up here in sort of northern... Well, it's not even actually northern Russia. It's just been annexing northern Russia stuff. It's to the south of Moscow, the core of it. Quite strong. Look at all these divisions. 28. It's at war with Volga, but I don't think it'll be able to get over there. It's at war with Vologda. Jeez. I don't think it'll be able to get over there, though, because that is all sea tiles or river or lake tiles. Okay, boys, Guarda was able to actually get Catalonia. It was not taken by Kingdom of the Benelux. But that's not going to be the end of Guarda having to fight for more states to gain control of the entire peninsula, because it's looking like Brittany's probably going to either get like Aragon, possibly Navarre. If it gets split right along the border, that would be awesome, but I doubt it. I think Brittany will at least get one of those. Kingdom of the Benelux has decided to go to war with Moselland. Is actually really strong. Look, it's actually pushing into Frankfurt. Frankfurt's having a hard time dealing with it. It has 25 divisions, only 11,000 manpower, but what a really powerful area this is. 17 military factories. Whoever gets the majority of that is going to gain a lot of power, whether it's Benelux or Franken. Here we can see the Albanian invasion of Afyon. Okay. It just decided it wanted to be something else. Peloponnese formed Greater Albania, And Greater Albania has just now reformed into Greece. So, boys, they've changed the cultures from Greek to Albania back to Greek. And we'll have to see if they do something else cool as well. Also, we have just seen another formed country. And I believe it was because they've gained control over Panama they were able to form this. Teocracia de El Salvador. Boy, that is a mouthful. I like the color, though. It looks nice. I mean, you've basically made your whole country just about El Salvador instead of Central America, which kind of alienates quite a few people, but that's fine. Hungary is now at war with Muntenia. Ooh, okay, so the unification of these two is going to be rough. Oh, Muntenia is still fighting Odessa, so they're going to be ceding land, having to fight two fronts. Guys, I think Hungary is probably a really strong contender for a victor in Europe. 35 divisions, 23 factories. They are low on manpower, only 114,000, but that's still high for the area. We look at Franken, for example, 46 divisions, only 65,000 manpower. A division edge for Franken, but Hungary is really rapidly catching up. Greece down here still stuck in the 20s at 28, but they did gain manpower, so 36,000 manpower, which is still low actually for the area, but not as bad as 10,000. Rest in peace, Armenian independent territories. You were really cool for a little while to watch. Sadly, you did not survive. You were surrounded by enemies, so I understand. Krasnodar. Okay, does it have a flag? It's stealing someone else's flag. Guys, Poznan, a country that's been around for a long time, but eventually stagnated due to the growth of their neighbors, is being killed off by Poland. With, wow, Kalisz. 53 divisions. I did not realize the power of Kalisz. They're still in the game, boys, except quite a large percentage of their army is in this state that's just cut off from everything else. Uh-oh, boys, Free Canadian Republic declared war in Kansas? Really? Is Kansas the weakest one in your opinion? We're gonna have to take a look at that. The Free Canadian Republic, 50 divisions in North America. Wow, so what a powerhouse. 25. Wow, okay, so the Free Canadian Republic is actually twice as strong as Kansas. Which means they probably think New Jersey. Yep, 29. So New Jersey is actually technically stronger than Kansas. And then California must be building up over here. 18, okay, they're way behind. 38, so second place so far. How's Mexico's? They've got to be doing good. 20, that's all right. Once you gain all of Texas, I assume you'll get kicked back a little bit. Kick back up to the front. Uh-oh, boys. I think we may have just seen Greece's Stalingrad moment. Oh, no, they have an escape route. Okay. So this is Greece's Dunkirk moment, except they were the aggressors. Boys, I am going to be doing another Calm Down Level Up Country Ball art contest, and it will be about this series, so if you guys are interested, think of a moment from this series that you thought was funny or you thought was interesting or you liked, and I want you to turn that moment into a country ball comic, just like a, you know, 1 or 2 panel. Doesn't have to be so crazy. If you want to make it crazy long, that'd be cool, but you don't have to. Just some cool little country ball, and I will read out the winners of the contest. This is submitted to me by, you can send it to me on email, and you can also send it to me on Twitter. You could also send it to me on the Discord. But yeah, I would love to see your guys' country ball art contest submissions. This would actually be the 3rd Calm Down Level Up Country Ball art contest. So I'm very excited. I will announce it again in the next video. This is just sort of a little heads up. Uh-oh, boys. Krasnodar is now at war with Khorasan. So Iran with 15 divisions versus this Caucasus state, 34. I think it's pretty obvious who's going to win, but we'll still have to see. It's looking like the Middle East is going to unite fairly soon. Yep, look at that, boys. Brittany actually kept the mass majority of Midi-Pyrenees. They got Navarre and Aragon, and now we see Guarda have to push them out. But yeah, also war between Tuscany and Kingdom of the Benelux, which is rough for Tuscany, even though they have 41 divisions. Oh yeah, Kingdom of the Benelux is 48, because Tuscany is technically in a 2-front war now, still at war with these guys down here, which they will have to send at least a few divisions down there to keep them from crossing the border. I guess we actually might see the end of Italy. But boys, I am going to have to end this one here. thank you so much for watching, guys. If you liked this episode, make sure to hit like, favorite, and subscribe if you guys are new. Join the Discord. We're going to be hosting a cool Nation RP. If you are interested, please let me know. I would love to have you join on the Discord. And I will see you guys all next time. Peace.